from the floor. Boston leading by 3, 2:18 to go first quarter, along with Doug Collins, Bob Neal from the Boston Garden. Eastern Conference Championship Series. Dantley gets Bird air.
Adrian Dantley wants a clear side. He'd like to drive it to the basket against Bird. Between Bird and Isaiah tried to post. Parrish forced him to change the shot. Here, Dantley with a great drive, but they're doing a good job of taking...
Got him where you're supposed to try and get him up around the foul line and half court, at least half court, and then steer him to the sideline a little bit.
Dantley goes on McHale. Got Kevin in the air and hit the layup. Rebound Lambier, and Lambier has been a giant. He's got 10 now. Isaiah, the quick push, spinning on Seasting, gave him an extra move there just for the fun of it. Dantley just standing out there in three-point land. Now he drives for the hoop and gets two.
When you switch a guard out onto him, all that smiling, maybe more than just a smiling ball.
Dantley again, that move to the hoop.
Oh, and he forced him to his...
Dick, I think they'll work that matchup because Lambier is not a leaper, and McHale will be able to get the shot off anytime he wants.
They've been going to McHale throughout this period. Dantley drives in. You're looking at vintage Adrian Dantley right now. He has scored 11 points in getting the hoop.
And Detroit did not rotate quickly that time.
Get him out! Get him out!
No man's land. That's a illegal D. The next one will be a technical.
4:45 to go first quarter. Boston by 5. Dantley blows right past McHale. No weak side help and the easy layup.
Well, you know what happened that time? Adrian Dantley has such a great
way of committing the foul. Dantley wide open for the pass back from Lambier. A mistake by the Boston defense.
The ice bucket, Mike.
16 first half points for Larry Bird. Coming back, Dantley got two.
Oh, they're trying to make Bird.
Sure has, and I guess he's listened to Chuck Daly. He's quickening the pace and dishing it off.
The Pistons are looking for their first lead of this game, and Adrian Dantley gives it to him.
Bird is not a real good one-on-one defense. Been the most remarkable thing about the Celtics team all season long. The big guys haven't gotten in foul trouble early.
Darren Day with a good move inside. Dantley coming back against Bird. He can do no wrong today. Adrian Dantley with 25. Under 2 minutes. Dantley against Roberts. Whirling Dervish, 27 points. A 6-point run by the Pistons.
I think that the Pistons not prepared to see the Celtics break quite as much as they have been doing.
Dantley gets the bucket, and Adrian Dantley doing it all from inside. And they missed him when he was out with the knee sprain. Dantley with an inside move. And is there any way to stop some of his quick whirling dervish maneuvers?
For a guard, it's almost impossible. They got to try and get him on the dribble. That time, Dantley successfully gets down into that sweet spot around the red box. DJ not letting him bump him too much, but you watch that spin, and a little bit of size advantage used beautifully.
Dantley's
And you got to think in terms of endurance.
Mahorn's going to inbound. Dantley again backs his way in on Bird. Adrian the hook for two.
So far, it's been a one-on-one battle between Bird and Dantley and Bird. You gotta make those. They're wide open.
That was great. He got the rebound. He actually looked around a player to give Sally a dirty look. Dantley sneaks in for two.
Boy, he got some good moves.
Well, they lifted Kevin McHale during that timeout. That was a good move.
who played 22 of the 24 minutes. Not much in the second half as the Pistons taking the game away. Larry Bird on the bench. Daly gets the basket, draws the foul from Darren Day, and that'll be 5.
Jumped out to a 9-point lead, their biggest of the game, on a three-pointer by Danny Ainge. Detroit closed it to 5. That's been seesawing from 5 to 3 since. Nice lob to Dantley.
Joe Dumars and Thomas in the backcourt. Dantley in the low post where he's effective, ties the score.
That is the half-court matchup. That is
by 10. And in the Silverdome, the Pistons have blown out the Celtics in the 2 previous games. There's Adrian Dantley doing what he does best.
He's like the general got shot, and they're asking a lieutenant to run things on the D-Day invasion.
Dantley gets the roll and 10 points. Well, Tommy, a lot of people are looking now. It's Bird and Thomas in the shootout with 7:25 remaining in the third. Dantley. Dantley scored the last. Isaiah Thomas trying to get things started. Dumars with a great first half. Dantley against McHale. Adrian Dantley has scored both Piston baskets here in this third period.
Packers sweep. Everybody knows it's coming, but if you execute it properly, nobody can stop it.
Dantley knew he hit the jumper, and Adrian Dantley, who was the leading scorer in the regular season, he only had 3 baskets. 3 attempts, 11 in the first 2 games, and is shooting near 50%. Really doing a terrific job in place of Danny Ainge, who's been very important to the Celtics. 14-12, Dantley. And Dantley is hot off to a big start.
Too much for the Celtics yesterday.
Or in this series, the Pistons have had the edge in the offensive rebound department in every game. They're posting up Lambier against Larry Bird. And Dantley forced to take an outside shot, hits to tie the game.
That's a big shot for Adrian Dantley. It'll keep Dantley off the fast break.
Celtics aggressive off the offensive board. Dantley has his confidence from outside. He'd rather drive, but he's hit 2 in a row.
Some great room for himself down in that low post.
Isaiah right back. Dumars had a thought. Now he penetrates. Nobody home as Parrish forced him outside. Dantley hits the set shot.
Mahorn and Lambier have tried to contain McHale. They forced him to the fall-away more than that power move to the hoop.
Dantley working against Bird again and hitting again. 18 position effectively. Dantley isolated with Bird. Seasting helps out, but AD hits anyway. 7-point lead. Biggest lead for Detroit was 8. Dantley.
Great hustle by Lambier.
Dantley gets into the paint. Dantley gives away about an inch on day. Isaiah Thomas driving pass. Bird blocks it. The shot clock sounds, and that basket will count. Dantley hits.
Dantley waving Lambier away. Dantley fires again and hits. Lambier has had a hot hand. Gives it up to Dantley with 8 on the shot clock. Dantley wants it. And he knocks it in.
Running themselves. They're trying to accelerate the pace of the game. What courage.
6 in a row run off by the Celtics in the start of this third period. A minute and a half as he elapsed. Dantley ends the string, and Adrian is only in double figures now with 10.
Shooting is standing still right now, and he's not shooting a high percentage.
8 on the shot clock. Dantley driving. Blocked from behind by McHale. Dantley gets the loose ball and puts it in.
Well, that's taking it to the hoop, and the only one that's taking it to the hoop for the Pistons is Isaiah.
Boston on another 8-point run here.
Pistons do not have a low post dominating player.
Dantley trying to be that. Too hard off the glass. Loose ball. Dantley gets it back and hits it. 8 first quarter points for Dantley. 9 for Isaiah Thomas. Everybody else. Third. Celtics now a 12-2 run. Lambier still can't hit. Dantley a rebound for 2.
Celtics have got Larry Bird.
And we're only a minute and a half into this fourth period. 5 on the clock, and you might call that a Sally-oop. Dantley gets the basket.
Well, they missed the foul on Fred Roberts on John Sally, but they picked it up on Adrian Dantley. The alley-oop, and you watch Sam Vincent, and Fred Roberts comes over to help out, does a great job. Really was a foul there, and then they really tie up Adrian Dantley.
Dantley comes back and gives Detroit the margin of 1. Dantley has 21 in the game. The Celtics are shooting minutes left, or a little less than 6 minutes remaining in this period. Celtics have committed only one foul. Dantley on the offensive rebound. Isaiah Thomas still struggling from the field, and Sally was...
Isaiah Thomas beat Seasting and then fed off the bench.
A star is born.
Back quickly comes Detoit.
Bird off early. Get him a couple of shots inside. Maybe pick up a foul on Dantley.
Thomas right back quickly, and Dantley's got two.
Now that's what
Good passing by the Celtics around the perimeter. Seasting misses. Lambier, who's a brilliant defensive rebounder. Into the crowd. Here's Dantley again, and the Pistons are up by 4.
Dantley sure did his share of running, but again, the Pistons, that's trouble for the Celtics.
Mahorn, the only starter not to score for Detroit. Bird misses. Lambier, and there's Dantley. The Pistons are on a 20-6. And a turnover. Sally created that one. And Daly at the other end.
Did he get out fast on the wing? Everybody's got to run to make the pace.
Bird and Lambier. Here's the break. Dantley. 20 for Dantley. Bird right back, goes by Lambier. He gets the rebound. Detroit 62-46. Get 2 more and a foul. And that's a telling foul.
Well, Paris is back on defense, but the attack is so fast, Paris can't angle him off. And just as the body, Adrian Dantley picks up his third.
In the low post cannot be defended by Adrian Dantley. He's not big enough.
Dantley in the low post can't be defended by too many people in that sense.
What a move.
This game of the year with 15 points coming in. Bird misses, and here's Dumars into the hands of Thomas. Dantley on the wing. And in the third period, after scoring 30 or more in the first 2, Thomas has Dantley. Goaltending as Vincent drops it against the glass.
What?
Parrish has it tipped away by Vinnie Johnson. Has Dantley in the corner, who takes it inside. Adrian Dantley, a scoring
To
machine.
him on the swing, and he's taking the shot free and easy.
And a turnover. Vincent threw it away into the hands of Dumars, and Dantley. Bird has it stripped away by Dantley. The Pistons have made 4 sensational quick hand moves. And Dantley from Vinnie Johnson, and it's 31-.